crazy. I was there in Arizona for 2 weeks, just chilling. And we brought the kid. We don't leave him. When we go somewhere, we bring him. And we pack him up like he's a suitcase, dude. We bring him. Isn't that crazy? Your life just changes. You bring a kid. Now you got to bring your kid everywhere. And so we did. We went to Arizona. It was cool. Family trip. Visited Kristen's mom. And we were chilling. And it was fine, dude. I thought I was going to go be losing my mind for 2 weeks doing nothing. And then I realized I've been doing nothing for a really long time and just kind of hanging out. So I just used those tools. I sat in fucking Arizona and I used those tools to just sit, be bored, and have peace with myself. Now, I wasn't bored because I was the people I love, but you know what I mean? And also it got a little bit exciting too because number one, I killed a scorpion because I had to, because he was near my son. I fucking stepped on him. Didn't know what I stepped on. I said, that might have been a scorpion. And then Kristen's uncle says, oh, it could have been. Let me go see. I'll get the black light. And I didn't even know that if you just fucking shine a black light on a scorpion, that motherfucker brightens the fuck up, dude. Like brightens up. Like it's a fucking Spider-Man villain. Like you just put a flashlight on it at night, and it looks like one of those Halloween stickers. And he put it on the blood and guts, and sure enough, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's a scorpion. Look, it was like all fucking neon across the sidewalk." And I was like, "Wow, I saved my son's life." Go figure. I saved my son's life. Yeah, dude. Then I got in a loop, and I was like, "What if the scorpion stung him?" And I thought about that for an hour, and I was definitely disassociating and not being present with the family. Anyway, dude, sometimes it just takes a little bit like that to just trip you up, and you're just out of the fucking. You're like, dude, I'm out. You know what? I'm out. How about that? How about this? I thought about family members dying. How about you guys play Yahtzee and I'm out? How about that? How about I just killed a scorpion and thought, what if I didn't and it stung my son and he had to go into the ICU? And how about I'll just be thinking about that for the next 2 hours? And how about you guys play Yahtzee, okay? Because no matter what, dude, if I'm just like this, yeah, but we're just all fortunate, aren't we? Because we're living and you never know. You got to take it one day at a time. Ooh, 2 6s. Should I count it for my doubles or whatever the fuck Yahtzee? Yahtzee, dude. Games. Games, dude. All games. You got your cards? Like little bitch asses. You got them all? Did you see? Nobody saw them, right? You got it? Okay, whose turn is it to fucking roll the... Does it matter? What do you mean? Well, everyone gets a chance. Does it matter? Well, this way you decide to who's not cheating. Who's not cheating? Dude. Games fucking blow chunks. How about that, dude? I'll take it way back to elementary school. Games blow chunks. I try, though. I try to play them, and I try to have fun, and I try to actually imagine myself having a fun time during the game. And then, you know the fucking people who say, like, yeah, smile more, and then you'll smile more. Like, you know, people are like that. Make yourself pretend smile, and it'll turn into a real smile. And also, smiling burns more calories than frowning. You know, people will say that. Like, you're just going to be some jackass walking around the street just like... That's not going to turn into a real smile. That's going to turn into you're real alone. People are scared of that guy. Hey, why is that guy fucking weirdly smiling outside of Mel's diner? I'm working on my real smile. Why is that guy pretend smiling outside of fucking... What's that one place? Burger Inn. Oh, I'm working on my real smile. Oh, a crazy person. You know, a smile kills more calories than fucking frowning. So I killed a scorpion. Scooped that up as a memory. Put that in my back pocket. Oh, hey, your boy's 41. Not really a crazy outdoorsy guy, you know? He wears tie-dye, which means he's not very outdoorsy unless he's in like a fucking a desert with a bunch of hippies. But I don't do that. And I'm not a guy who's an outdoorsy guy that's near bears either at all, or in any woods or desert, or just give me all the walls around me. I'm good. Have the walls in my house. We built the house. We figured out how to make all these great technologies. I'll be chilling near there because we figured it out, right? Oh, you invented that? Thank you. I'll use it. I'm not the guy who's... So I never even fucking seen a scorpion except for inside a what? A pet store at the mall, right? Say it with me. So saw one, killed it, and that was that. And so I did that. And then also, that wasn't the only killing going on in the Arizona trip, because my dog, Chenzo, a.k.a. Trash Dog, all of a sudden, we hear in the backyard, not yard, it's like rocks. In Arizona, there's like no grass because the water bill is like $4,000 a month to keep it, because everything's so dry. The second you walk into Arizona or drive into Arizona, your lips are just like, and you try to take a shit, your next bowel movement's just, nothing comes out. It's just like, meow. That's what comes out. Just that air. Ha! That's what comes out. Your butthole, dude. When you go to dude, we talk about the hard-hitting issues here, but you go to take a shit in Arizona, not the first shit. The first shit, you still have the shit stacked from wherever you were. When that one releases, and then you eat whatever you eat, and then that one brews, it comes out, and it just goes, ha! That's what happens, all right? And your lips go, ha! And your lips are bleeding while your asshole's doing vocal warm-ups. Just a bleeding ass lip, and your fucking ass is going, mayo, 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 may. Mayo, 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 may. Dude. Vocal exercises. Dude, I used to be in chorus when I was in the 8th grade, and Mr. Kelsey, rest in peace, he died of cancer, but anyway, who am I, my mom? Anyway, he always had he would always go, here we go, we're doing the scales, and he would go, mayo, 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 may, and normally you go, mayo, 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 may, mayo, 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 may, mayo, 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 may, but he would fucking kill it. He would do like an extra, like, fuck you, I've been practicing for a long time, and I've done this for years, and you motherfuckers ain't got shit on me, students. So he would go, mayo, 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 may, mayo, 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 may. Like, he would fucking use the last part with the first part. That guy killed it, dude. And we'd all try to do it as students, and we were just like, we run out of breath. And anyway, dude, he died of cancer, but we all will someday. And oh, cool! Just got a fucking thing on my computer that said "remind me later." That said, "You want to install this? Remind me later." Definitely just got a virus. Anyway, that wasn't the only killing going on, because Chenz, aka Trash Dog, all of a sudden, wow, I almost vomited. Did you hear that? We'll keep that in. And we hear in the backyard, which is not a yard, rocks. And we're like, what the fuck is going on, Chenz? And we look, and we see Chenzo with a bloody mouth. And then we see behind him, like he's trying to be like, nothing to see here, a fucking pigeon belly up. Trying to flap upside down. When you flap, you get higher. That pigeon was upside down flapping, which just means he was trying to dig into the ground. He was just trying to hurry to hell because he didn't want Chenz eating him anymore. And he had a bloody beard like he was a fucking Game of Thrones character. Like winter already had done come. And he fucking was just, and we were like, no, get the fuck, no. And he ran inside. And then Krista was like, just leave the pigeon. And we're like, what? And she's like, leave the pigeon. I'm going to call a pigeon place. I'm just like, what's a pigeon place? Just step on it to put out of its misery. It's dead almost. She's like, I'm just going to call a pigeon place. I'm going to call it a vet. And they'll know what to do. And Kristen's mom is Googling what to do when a pigeon's dead upside down in your fucking rocks. In your back rocks. And And everyone's just got their own way of, well, what we'll do is this and that, and we'll do it this. Maybe it'll just be okay. And then Kristen walks outside, and she's like, I don't know. I didn't really look, but I didn't really see it. Maybe it flew away. And then more time passes by, and then we let the dogs out to pee, and then upsy daisy, you could guess the end of the story. We are, and we're like, what the fuck? Hey, Chenz. And we look for Chenz, and Chenz is under a cactus with a headless pigeon, and the pigeon is headless because Chenz has the head of the pigeon in his bloody mouth. Chenz has two heads above his collar, his and the one in his mouth. And it was so awful, dude, not because necessarily that the pigeon died. Thank God Chenz he decapitated him like he was fucking Thanos at the end of Endgame. That he decapitated the pigeon, fine, put him out of the misery. That was the good part. Thank you, Chenz, for speeding this up. And we'd have to take it to a fucking pigeon place. Instead of that, this is the worst part. Chenz was under a cactus. Have you ever been under a cactus? No, because you don't have a dog brain. Dogs don't give a fuck about what's above, below, next to them at all, because they only want what the food is, and they don't even know what next to them is. They don't know what above or below is, but we do. And what was above Chenz was a fucking 40,000 needles, and 20,000 went in Chenz. And dude, Kristen was trying to pull him out, like do surgery. I'm like, how come we were going to take the pigeon to the pigeon place? We can't take the dog to the fucking dog place. You got to manually take these fucking things out? So the rest of the trip, that took about 2 hours to get all the pins out. The rest of the trip, it would be like in the middle of the night, I would just all of a sudden be, She's like, what? I'm like, I got a fucking pin in me because Chenz is everywhere. And they would just be falling out. Just a fucking cactus pin in my torso. She's like, what's wrong? The fucking Chenz shit out another needle, dude. There was one in my, face, like neck face area, one in my torso, and then one in my foot. I hope that pigeon was good. Dude.